big part of deep core and pelvic floor work is just learning how to properly utilize the breathing in connection with the deep core and pelvic floor so that you can make sure that those muscles are working for you in every single exercise that you do. How we are going to do the breathing throughout the duration of this challenge is on the inhale, we are relaxing the core and pelvic floor. So if we're taking it nice and slow, as you inhale, you're feeling the belly, gently pushing into the pelvic floor. As you exhale, you're going to think of lifting the pelvic floor up, zipping it up inside. I want you to pretend you're wearing a suit of armor here, and as all the air forces out of your body, you're able to click that armor into place, side to side, top to bottom. So on the inhale, we relax the core, the pelvic floor. Exhale, zip the pelvic floor. Wrap that core, force all the air out. If we are holding our breath, it is trapping the air inside of our body, and there's two places that it tends to go. Out in the weak part of the midline, which can be extra weak after you've had babies, and into the pelvic floor, again, weakened from a lot of impact or trauma from pregnancy, childbirth, and delivery. So as often as we can, let's force air out of the mouth so we can lock in that core and zip up that pelvic floor. As an example, within exercise, on a squat, as we are coming down, we are going to relax the core of the pelvic floor and inhale. As we come up, we're going to start to exhale, lifting the pelvic floor up with us as we come, locking that core in tight. Inhale, we relax. Exhale, zip, wrap, force the air out. On something like a bicep curl and press, we want the core to be locked in as we go overhead. If the core is not locked in as we go overhead, the ribs tend to flare, again, causing weakness along the midline. So the best thing that we can do is inhale at rest, relaxing the core and pelvic floor. As we start to go into the movement of a curl and press, we want to exhale, lift the pelvic floor, and have that core wrapped up, locked in tight before we get into the press. Inhale as we come down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale. Using your breathing is key, so come back to this as often as you need to.